everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to 13 News at Noon. I'm Felicia Lawrence here with meteorologist Sean Ash. It is some sun out there, which makes things feel wonderful.
It's been nice. We're trending upward. The warmest is yet to come. That may coincide with Christmas Day or the day after. If you like 60s, if you don't want a white Christmas, no reason to leave.
Yeah, it's going to be abnormally warm.
It is, yeah. We'll talk about how close we'll be to a record in a moment. Let's start with today. Get you ready for Monday night football here in Indianapolis. Right now we've got a few sun rays that are trying to peek through this increasing cloud deck. We're sitting at 42. Notice that dew point that's way down there at 18. So the air is relatively dry. That will likely hold off on any shower chances until much later this evening. 39 in Carmel, 42 this hour in Bunker Hill. Most of this cloud deck is the mid and high level variety because of that dry air at the surface. So the radar giving us a clean sweep here locally. Compared to 24 hours ago, we're a good 10, almost 15 degrees warmer, and that's the beginning of this warming trend. As we look to the west here, a little weak disturbance kind of creeping toward us. It does put in some showers. In play, it would probably be a little bit later, maybe towards 6, 7 o'clock. Make it up to about 50 degrees. And then we'll talk more about the shower chances for the evening. Mentioned some fog could slow you down traveling this week as well, all ahead in the 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks so much. And now to a case we've been following. This is in Johnson County, where a teen is accused of raping a fellow student. This case is moving forward. A Jennings County judge rejected a motion to dismiss this case in court this morning. 15-year-old Landon Doty is accused of raping another student on a school bus. His grandparents, who are also his guardians, say video from the bus does not show any sexual acts taking place at the time Doty allegedly raped another student. Landon is charged as an adult. He's facing 11 felony charges, including 4 counts of rape. The judge will now review the video before making a decision on whether it can be used at trial. Well, we're now learning the identity of a woman killed in an overnight shooting on Indy's east side. The Marion County Coroner's Office ID'd the victim as 36-year-old Ashley Yarrell. This happened just before 2 this morning at English Village Apartments near English and South Michener Avenues. At that scene, police say they found Yarrell, who had been shot. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. Police have not released any details on a potential suspect. And we're learning new details about an early morning shooting on the south side. Metro Police now tell us one person was shot and another cut just before 1 o'clock this morning. We know this happened on Teakwood Drive near Shelby Street and East Tony Avenue. We've reached out to IMPD for an update on their conditions and any info about any suspects. And the Marion County coroner is identifying a man killed in a shooting on the northwest side over the weekend. Police say they found 23-year-old Kimani Rippey shot inside a home on Bond Drive. This is near 38th and Guyan Road. He died at the scene. So far, no info on any arrests. And this weekend, Roberts Park United Methodist Church celebrated a day of remembrance, and it's all to honor people who died this year while experiencing homelessness in Marion County. So this is a tradition going back nearly 30 years in our city. Volunteers lit candles for 135 people who died this year dealing with homelessness. One of those was Debbie Patterson's brother-in-law.
Got to take care of these people. We see them, we walk by them. And what do? Do we smile or do we not, do we turn our backs? We've got to, like they said, we have to be caring. It starts with us.
Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett spoke at the service as well. He shared that the city recently started construction on a new emergency shelter to help with homelessness. And a community message of faith over fear. People gathered in Indianapolis over the weekend for a special menorah lighting ceremony. And as Brendan Schaff tells us, they're also sharing the fight against anti-Semitism.
As the sun set on the 8th night of Hanukkah, at least 100 members of the Jewish community and beyond joined in song and support.
This was probably the largest crowd we've seen here in the last half dozen years, and I think that that's very, very important considering what's happening all over the world.
The menorah is lit and burning brightly after that ceremonial lighting. The people who came here to show their support and stand in solidarity with the Jewish community, saying that it's especially important to do that in the aftermath of that targeted shooting in Australia.
We are here and we are living our Jewish lives, and we are lighting our Hanukkah candles, and we mourn our dead, and we pray for the recovery of our injured.
This comes after 15 people were killed in an attack at a Sydney beach last weekend at an event celebrating the first night of Hanukkah. It was Australia's deadliest shooting in decades. 2 Jewish congregations gathered for the menorah lighting, joined by several elected officials. Each candle was lit by a different official, after the helper candle in the middle was lit. Rabbi Benjamin Sendro says that the public support is crucial right now, something Noblesville Mayor Chris Jensen says Hoosiers know a lot about.
We run towards the fire when our friends and neighbors are in need, and that's why I think you see the crowd here tonight. You see folks of all faiths, of all backgrounds.
So we talk about that term Hoosier hospitality. It actually means something. We really want to help our neighbors, be there, strengthen them, and when they're going through a difficult time, that's when we show up.
As for the members of the Jewish community they showed up for, it meant even more to see people from all walks of life.
My father was a Holocaust survivor, was in 4 different concentration camps, and to see people come and support us who are not Jewish, it just makes you feel good.
This meant a lot to have beyond our congregations here tonight.
Beth Landy added Indy is always supportive, but this event showed the community went above and beyond to defy hate. Brandon Sheff, 13 News.
And we're now learning who will lead the Indianapolis City County Council in the new year. The council's Democratic caucus says Maggie Lewis will serve as president. She currently serves as the chief executive officer and executive director of the Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis. She also served as council president from 2012 to 2017. Filling out other roles, John Barth will serve as vice president. Jared Evans will be majority leader, and the new roles take effect during the January 5th council meeting. The changes come after Vop Osili announced he was stepping down from his role as council president. And the Colts have a primetime game this week. They face the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football tonight. This is a must-win game if the Colts want to get into the playoffs. 13 News stopped by practice this weekend. We learned that cornerback Sauce Gardner will miss his 3rd straight game with an injury. Defensive tackle DeForest Buckner will return, though. Shane Steichen says they're focusing on making the right plays when they need them most.
Yeah, I think it's in this league. It comes down to those close games, especially. It's 2 or 3 plays. It's just finding those extra 2 or 3 plays a game more than your opponent and finishing at the end. And obviously that stuff's talked about. You work, situations where it's got to have it, situations in practice to put those guys in position to when those things come up, they've repped it on the practice field and you go from there.
Kickoff is tonight at 8:15 at Lucas Oil Stadium, and we have a complete review, a preview streaming on demand right now on WTHR+.